Hi, here's a block.
Hi, thank you.
Hi. Sit on the block. What's up? This is Jenna and me again. So we're going to do another little video. I actually have no idea how long these videos are. I'm thinking they're maybe 20 minutes, but
They're good intros.
they're good intros. We are going to take 2 seeds forward and just start right away. And then seaweed sway side to side, drop ear to shoulder and lift up through the side. Can you keep the belly long and the hips rooted down and back? Yeah. And then come to center and take the block and place it away from you. And let's take your toes, tuck them, and lift right up into crouching cat. So hands as wide as the mat or shoulder distance apart, maybe a tiny little bit wider. Give yourself some space. Top of the head reaches forward. The arms push so strong into the mat to fill into the upper back, this beautiful rounded quality here. But keeping the belly soft, the booty in the sky, and chin is way forward. It's more like a plank-like position. Awesome. And then let's have a couple of bends and extends. Sit the hips back towards the heels and then reach the heart forward. Awesome. Cool. And then let's twist the cat to the right. Toes to the right, knees to the right, hips sit low towards the heels. Little pulses. Left ear drops to right, left shoulder to lift up through the right ribs. Awesome. Root down through the toes, the paws root, and then we can rise into the ribs. And then come back to center. Twist your cat to the left, toes to the left, knees to the left. Hips sit low towards the heels, big pickup of the left ribs. Right ear drops to right shoulder, lift those ribs up some more. Belly stays open and bows to the left. Awesome. And then come back to center. Let's take a big hop all the way up to the top of the mat. Awesome. Lift up. What up? Okay. Hands into ecstasy, up the back of the head. Let's do a couple of belly openers. Sit low, hips glide back, paws root down and energetically push down and out. Lift up, belly stretch. Yeah. Cool. And then come back to center. Let's crescent up and over to the right. Couple of these guys. You can take your right hand, release it to catch the outside edge of your left thigh. A little resistance to stretch deeper. Awesome. And then release. Come back to center, 2 hands ecstasy. Elbows hug forward, sit low, hips back, belly's long. Lift up and arch over to the left. You can release your left hand, catch the outside edge of your right thigh. A little resistance to stretch deeper. Awesome. And then release. Let's take 2 hands into Hercules clasps. So a little clasp of the fingers. Yeah. Hands nice and low, down by the belly button, elbows out to the side. Find a little stepping practice. So just a couple times with the right foot, step back, little pounce, and then come forward. As you step back, landing nice and light with the right paw. The heel doesn't even need to touch down. Hips move back, engaging through the butt with that push down and push out with the paws as they root. The eyes stay lifted. Gaze is on the lifted horizon. Next time you step back, step back. Awesome. And then let's take your left forearm to the top of left thigh. Ecstasy, the right arm. Reach the elbow forward. Side coil pose. Open belly. Elbow reaches forward. Awesome. And then take your eyes and look down to the mat. Left hand's going to catch just below your knee, right hand to your lower back. If your lower back's not moving in, come up a little higher. And then you're going to find an extension through the right leg. What is your left leg? And you can take your right hand out to the side. Awesome. And then let's take a bend into the front knee, lift up and pivot your feet to face the side. I've got frogs in my throat today. Take your hands into ecstasy, cup the back of your head. Wide stance, opportunity for belly lengthening, mini back bend. I like to think less back bend, more just belly length. Root down with the pause. Knees energetically pushing out, hips root down and back, belly gets long. Couple of these guys, just opening up the front line. And then once it feels as long and open as it can, then I want you to move the hips way back as you begin to bring the torso forward. Heart begins to face the ground. Have a block, because blocks are cool, and then take your hands to the block. Push the block away, fill into the upper back, belly stays long, hips pull back. Pause, root down, and knees energetically push out, chin stays lifted. Have a glide from side to side. Awesome. And then come back to center, deep squat. Right hand cups the back of your head, elbow faces down towards the ground. Press the head back into the hand, open up the throat, open up the belly. Awesome. And then switch sides, not directions. Left hand cups the back of the head, elbow hugs into the cheek and faces down towards the ground. Press the head back into the hand, open up the throat, open up the belly. Pause, keep rooting down, knees keep pushing out. Waka waka. Mm-hmm. Sweet. Release the hand. Two hands to the block. Now move the hands to the knees. Lift the torso high. Cool. Pivot your left toes forward. Take a little pounce and step forward. Woo woo. Shake, 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 shake. Knees bend and let's dig right foot forward. Little drag back. We're going to pull the right knee forward, cross the leg all the way over for Phoenix kickstand. Little cross of the legs. The right foot lands about half of your foot's distance ahead of the left foot. Knees bend, squish them together so the left knee squishes into the back of the right knee. Hips root down and back. Take both hands ecstasy, cup the back of the head. Sit low, hips glide back, pause, root down, and then forearms lift up to the sky, belly stretch. Keeping the curves, rooting down through the pause, lengthening through the torso. Phoenix rising, belly lifts up. Awesome. One more big lift. And then release and step your right foot to the side. You can keep the arms as they are. You're going to lift the left heel, dig, drag to lift the left knee forward. Cross the leg all the way over, Phoenix on the other side. Little kickstand, taking that left foot just half a foot ahead of your right. Squish the knees together, hips root down and back, and then forearms lift up to the sky, belly stretch. Awesome. Rooting down for the rising up. Belly lifts and lengthens as the hips tap down and back. One more big lift. Awesome. And then neutral spine, step the left foot to the left. Yeah. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, hands find Hercules clasp, the other clasped. Yeah, hands nice and low down by the belly button and the elbows energetically pull apart. Whoop, whoop. Left foot, step it back, little pounce, pounce. Getting super squatty here, so as you step back, you can have this energy of like dig down, drag out to engage into the glutes. Belly stays long, landing light with that left paw. The heel doesn't even need to touch down. Rooting down through the right toes, they want to twinkle. As you step back, keeping the eyes lifted, posture is everything to do with your gaze. Yeah. Next time you step back, let's stay a step back. Take the right forearm to the top of the right thigh, side coil pose, left hand ecstasy. Energetically drag the left foot back as you reach the elbow forward. Lift up through those ribs, beauty, beauty. Finding a pulse, finding a curviness, a strength. Awesome. And then take your eyes and look down to the mat. The right hand's gonna catch just below your knee, left hand to your lower back. And if you can't get your lower lumbar to move in here, take your hand up a little higher above the knee. And then finding a lengthening quality through your right leg. Block party. Cool. And then bend through the front knee, lift the torso up, and pivot to face the cactuses here. Yeah, I don't know if we'll use this block. Let's sit nice and low. Hips move way back, paws root down, arms are forward to fill into the upper back. Seaweed sway. That's what's right. Seaweed sway. Arms stay in the forward line so that we stay broad and full through the upper back. And then come back to center and lift the torso up a little bit. Take the hands to the knees, little shoulder dips. So right shoulder moves to the left. Paws keep rooting down, knees keep pushing out. Left shoulder to the right. Right shoulder to the left. Left shoulder to the right. Couple of dips. Doop, doop. Awesome. And then come back to center, take a little pounce, lift the heart high, pivot your right toes forward, step forward. Walk, walk, walk. Step wide, step wide. Hop your feet together, hop your feet apart, and a little bit back. Hop your feet together, and a little bit back, and apart, and a little back, and together, and apart, and together, and apart. And then big squat, hips back. Take your arms forward. Dome, slide to bright. Crouching cat. Hop the feet together. Cool. And then hop the feet apart. Twist your cat to the right. A couple of bends and extends. Awesome. And then twist your cat to the left. Yeah. And then drop your right hip down, reach your right arm long, lie onto your side. Using this as mindful transition, the head drops off of the bicep, arms reach up to the sky, roll onto your back. Hands to your knees, freedom pose. Knees pull heavy away from you, the belly is long and the hips are rooting down nice and heavy. Cool, release the feet, keep your right knee lifted. Let's take your hands, interlace them behind the right thigh. Allow the thigh to get super heavy, so it's super weighty into your hands. From that place, extend the leg up towards the sky, arms pulling straight, belly is long, less is more. And then release and switch sides. Left knee pulls in, interlace hands behind the thigh. From that place, lower lumbar stays lifted, then extend leg up towards the sky. Keeping a little micro bend, allow the thigh to get super heavy into the hands. You can imagine your heel with the energy rooting down towards the hip. Belly's long, chin is lifted. And then release. And take your feet as wide as the mat. And little windshield wiper twist. Allow the feet to fall to the right. Yeah, arms can find cactus or chin-up bar, whatever feels good.
The cactus is subliminal.
Yes. Be like the cactus. Prickly but fierce. Prickly but beautiful.
Strong.
Strong. You don't mess around with a cactus. Inhale, engage the core, lift up to center, and just windshield wiper the feet to the legs to the left. Yes. It's great insight. Great insight today. Today's class, we're going to talk about the cactus.
Be like
the cactus. And then engage your core, lift back up to center, hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a big love hug. What up, what up? Snuggle, snuggle. Love, love, love. Namaste.